What's up, fellas? So today I got a patron supporter that says he has women, but he's not attracting the quality of women that he wants to attract. All right, so I made a video similar to this earlier where I told you guys you are what you attract. You cannot expect to pull dimes if you are not a dime. Alright, so you need to make sure that you're top shelf shit if you want to attract top shelf shit. Alright, so I already made a video about that. So I'm gonna take this from a different angle, and I'm just gonna assume that he is a top-notch dude. I'm just gonna assume that he is. Since I already made a video about making sure that you are what you attract, let's just presuppose that he is a top-notch dude. Well, one thing that happens with people in a lot of things in life, guys, is people settle. Why do people settle? Fear of rejection, fear of failure. All right, so this guy probably has some 7 and 8s, and they're easy, low-hanging fruit, and so he's just settled there. All right, guys, do not let something being hard make you go and do something that you don't want to do. So let's say my YouTube channel, let's say right now, instead of me having well over 200,000 subscribers, let's say a year later I had 2,000 subscribers. Let's say I just moved a lot slower. Would I quit and give up and say, you know what, let me just stay doing this over here, some shit that I really don't want to do no more? Or am I gonna stick with it? Just because it's hard, guys, just understand that when something's hard, that means that it's worth achieving. Having some dimes is going to be a lot harder than to attract some 7s. So just understand this. The more time you spend with that low-hanging fruit, the less time you have to be out attracting 10s. What do I mean by that? When you out on Saturday night with that 7 that you barely attracted to, and you see all these bad bitches going up and down the street, see, you could have been out attracting them and talking to them, but instead you with this fucking low-hanging apple right here that you barely can get your fucking dick hard with. Alright, that's what happens when you spend a lot of your times with that low-hanging fruit. You could take that time and be out pulling the type of women that you want to pull. Alright, it's similar to you doing a job that you don't really like, but instead of you taking that time and energy into building your person or pursuing your passion or focusing on your purpose, you spend that time just scraping by doing a job you fucking hate. Alright, guys, that's what happens when you have a fear of something. I don't want to let this 7 go because I don't know if I can pull a dime. See, that's where it comes from. See, that's where it comes. Oh, I'll just settle with this 7 because you start to doubt, can I even pull a dime? All right, guys. So that's how you gonna attract and have the type of women that you want. Supposing that you've already made yourself a top-notch dude, do not be out here expecting a top-notch dude or a top-notch woman working at Subway 350 pounds with no fucking charisma. All right, guys. If you're gonna expect to attract that, you need to have all areas of your life covered. Your charisma, your talk game, your dress game, your body need to be on point, and you need to be having your shit together to attract the top. Why? Because they get the most options. So they go, let's say you luck up and you get a dime. Well, if you luck up and you get a dime and you lucked up and got her and you just called at the right time of month, guess what? Your insecurity is gonna creep in like a motherfucker. So even if you do go out and get a dime and you got her with everything you got, charisma, whatever, you gonna be so insecure because you know she can pull better men than you. And those insecurities are gonna come out. So yeah, any guy can luck up and go attract a dime. Right now, you could be 400 pounds and fucking be homeless or fucking living with your mama, and if you go out and you talk to enough women, yes, you can attract a dime. But let's see you keep that motherfucker, because those insecurities in you, because you know what she can attract. Every time you ride down the street and you pass a nice looking car, you're gonna be looking at her to see if she looking at that damn car. All those, anytime you in the mall or you go out to eat, Anytime you see a good looking dude coming, you looking at her to see if she looking at that dude. All right, those insecurities gonna come in. So make sure that you've made yourself all that you can be, so that even when you do go out and attract a dime, you can actually keep the motherfucker. What's the point of getting the motherfucker if you can't keep her because you so fucking insecure that you scared she gonna meet a dude that's better than you? All right, guys. So that's the thing with that, guys. If you want 9s and 10s, guys, you can't be spending your time with 6s and 7s. You can't. They gonna be taking time away from you attracting those other women. All right, guys. So you basically have to have a shut off. If you want dimes, this is what you have to say. I won't attract nothing less than a 9 or a 10. I won't talk to. I don't give a fuck if a 7 is blowing kisses my motherfucking way. If she ain't a dime, or 9 or a 10, I ain't fucking with her. That's what you have to say with yourself if you want to attract that. All right. You can't say you want dimes and then you see a 6 giving you the eye, giving you choosing signals, and then you see that easy low-hanging fruit, and then you walk your ass over there. Well, that's why you ain't got no dimes. You spend all your fucking time with these goddamn pennies. All right, guys? So that's the thing with that. If you want dimes, do not spend your time with pennies. I don't give a fuck what kind of choosing signal. I don't give a fuck if they come stand next to you and they put their fucking hand in your fucking back pocket. Tell that motherfucker, take your goddamn hand out my goddamn pocket, penny. All right? That's how you handle that shit, guys. All right, you can't attract dimes if you spending your time with the low-hanging fruit. It's just that simple, guys. Set your standard to where I would only talk to this type of woman. She gotta be a 9 or a 10 to me. If she ain't that, I don't give a fuck how much choosing signal she sent. I ain't fucking with it. All right, guys. All right. And I had another patron supporter that wanted to know. So he wanted to basically say, I said, he was saying successful women only sleep with guys that they found attractive. Basically, what he was saying was, since they don't need a beta male provider, since they're successful, then they only thing they want to pursue is guys that they're attractive to. Guys, women pursue the type of man depending on what stage in their life they're at. And women, it changes, all right? A woman could be in a relationship stage at 21, stay with a guy till she 30 and decide that, you know what, I want to fucking enjoy myself now. Women, you see women like that sometimes. Be 40 fucking years old trying to play the fucking field. Guys, if you guys get your ass online, you'll see women on there 40, 41 years old, been their ass online for fucking 4 years. 41, 42, 43 years old, still trying to fucking play around. Alright, why they ain't looking for a beta male provider? I'm quite sure they done ran across some because they ain't at that mindset. Maybe they was at that earlier. Maybe they got divorced and now maybe they want to be a fucking slut for a little while. A woman sleeps with a guy based off what stage she's in. A woman will sleep with a guy for 2 primary reasons, guys. Either sex appeal, and sex appeal could be everything. That's status, that's charisma, that's look, whatever turns her on, whatever you got going on about yourself that turns her pussy wet, that's sex appeal. Or it could be to be a provider. Provider could be a relationship or money. See, the guys think they know shit, but guys don't really know shit. See, guys keep on getting into this beta male provider thing, and they only think of provider as in finances. Provider is also attention or a relationship or some shit like that. It goes deeper than just money. And women, depending on what stage they're in and age, is not a factor. And not a factor. I done seen 41-year-old women who think they fucking thotting their ass around town. And yeah, you have a 21-year-old hot girl. I had one at 21 already talking about marriage and bad and can have any man she want. But she just want to settle down and start a family or whatever the case. Women, people enter different stages in their life. Women mature. And so when you have a woman and she wants a fucking relationship and people get tired of that shit, guys. And you guys will get tired of that shit too. I know y'all digging them down and tossing them to the side of the road, but I'm telling your ass right now, 10 years from now, half of you motherfuckers gonna be married with fucking kids. I'm telling you right now, all this red pill shit you talking right now, 10 years from now, half of you motherfuckers gonna be having that damn wedding band wash around your goddamn head. You know that little gold bullshit you get when you get married and fucking 2 or 3 kids. And if I was to ask you, you'll tell me, man, that shit got old. People mature and shit get old to people, guys. And a woman, when she young or whatever, yeah, she want to thought her ass out. She enjoying the attention. She go through a little slut phase in college and through her 20s. But this shit get old, and it's not so. If it's just about providing, y'all guys just think like this just goes on women with kids. Women don't even have fucking kids, and they get to a point in their life where they just want a relationship and settle themselves down. And this ain't even got nothing to do about beta male or alpha male. This just go to basing with I want to settle down with a guy who's ready to fucking settle down. All right, it ain't even got nothing to do with provide. You can be a guy who just a normal guy. You make 40 grand and she make fucking 40 grand. How the fuck you providing? What the hell you providing? Provide the shit. You make the same thing she make. She just ready to fucking settle down. People. You got a fucking list of celebrities that'll fucking get married. What they looking for? Providers too? People just get tired at different stages. Look, I like to dick holes down and toss them to the side of the road and have my rotations. That's me. And some of you guys like to do that too. And that's you. But everybody ain't like you. Some people want to settle down and some people, maybe they don't even get to a point where they don't even want to have kids. They probably just want to have one person in their fucking life. They get tired of playing the fucking field. All right, guys. So whether a woman is successful or nothing like that has nothing to do with it. It has nothing. Does it exist? Do we have some women out here that fuck around, get pregnant by the alphas when they young, and then go and try to find a guy when they 30? Yeah, of course that exists. But guys, you got women out here that don't even have fucking kids and make their own fucking money, and they tired of those guys and they want to find somebody who's ready to settle down. All right, and whether a guy's a provider or not, it just depends on what stage he's at in his life. All right, some just get tired of it. Some of you guys are straight red pill now. You're gonna go straight purple pill, and you know female nature, and you're gonna know all that shit, and you're gonna still be like, man, I'm tired of this juggling women bullshit. At some point you will, guys. At some point you will. The reason I don't get tired of it is because I'm so good with women right now. I don't have the struggles with women at all. None. See, I used to get tired of it back in the day because I used to get tired of women and they bullshit and all that. I don't have that no more. I cut a woman off quick. Whoop! Quit. What? You cancel. What? Quit. I don't have no more problems with women and shit like that now. Used to. My game's so strong right now in this day and age, I don't have no issues with women whatsoever. Either you cooperating or I pull all the way back, and then when you come back, you gonna suck a whole lot of dick. It's either or. It ain't no middle ground. And ain't no 50-yard line. It's either you cooperating or I'm gonna pull back, and when you come back, you gonna suck a whole lot of dick. It ain't no gray area in there for me. So I don't have no more issues out of women. So the reasons why I used to like run back home to my ex-girlfriend way back in the day, because I used to get tired of women and they bullshit when we would break up, I would never have those issues today because I don't even play. All right, I don't even play. I ain't even playing recess, goddamn. I don't even play with none of these motherfuckers. Either cooperate or get your ass on. That's it. All right, guys. But getting back to the topic, guys. Women have their stages of maturity. Men have their ages of maturity too. Some of you guys, when you enjoying yourself now, you're 18, you're 19, you're 20, and we took them down and we told them to the side of the road. And then I turn you 25 years old, you're like, man, damn that shit. I'm tired of that bullshit. All right, guys. A lot of you, I ain't saying all of you. Some of you probably gonna be like me all the way up to you 40. I get that. But a lot of you not. A lot of you gonna get tired of this shit. All right, and it's just the different dynamics of dealing with women, and some of you guys are just gonna want to have a girl in your bed every night and have a steady relationship. It is what it is, guys. All right, so that's the same way it goes with women, guys. People mature, and they want to sit their ass down and they get tired of the same shit that interests them 5 or 10 years ago. All right, so that's what I got to say about that. All right. Like the video, comment down below what you guys want to see next. Holla back.